Hey, and salute to that. I just saw you just reach your 20-year mark.
Yeah, man.
But
Yeah.
That's a goddamn hand clap there, but that's what's out.
Yeah. That's some
And
work.
you know, like I said, I know this might be a little jumping off subject. You was not one, maybe one or two more. But when I started, bro, you was one of the only guys who always gave, "What's up, boy? Hey, boy, woo."
Yeah,
You
that's
always
how it
showed me
is,
that
man.
love, bro. It came so much hate. The more I went up, boy, you wouldn't even understand. Even though it might get away later, I just had to say that part because it came up. It came up.
Well, it take more energy to hate somebody for stuff that ain't got nothing to do with you versus you see somebody doing good or you see good people and you treat them like good people. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to treat good people as if they doing something wrong. You treat them, you know what I'm saying? How they move around. If they move right, treat them right. If they move wrong, hey, stay out their way. So
I like
that's how I do things.
You damn sure did, bro. Everything. What's up, boy? What's up, boy? Even when I got the job down here in Hinesville, you what's up, boy? You down here? You was always, well, boy. Some of them handshakes turned into, and the more I went up, and the more some people gravitated to me, and they got farther away. I'm like, oh, God,
it happened, man. It happened. What people say as you move up, you change, but really people change because they look at you different and they want you to move on their accord or based off of what's beneficial to them, but they ain't worrying about how you got to goddamn take care of your own business in order to continue to move up.
Continue to move, yep.
So, but that's just how it is. But so when you got out of high school, what you did? You went to college?
Yeah, I went to college for 1 year, but when I went to college, my plans was never to graduate. I just wanted to go to experience college. I made that known to my mama, to my daddy, to the counselors. Hey, I'm just going to see how college is, okay? We saw how it lived on TV. Let me go see how it is. Because I didn't plan to go to college until it was like a week before graduation. My counselor said, hey, well, look, if I fill out all your stuff, will you go? Bet. So she did all my stuff. I got accepted into Middle Georgia College in Cochran, Georgia. Best time of my life.
Yeah.
I think I went to class for the first month, maybe 2. I'm pushing it with 2. Okay, you got to think. So now, even though we been coming outside from the Manhattan days, the Rockies days, that was like 11th, 12th grade year. We been coming outside, but that was gonna be my first time on my own. Okay, nobody to wake me up, nobody this, don't know nobody, people from everywhere. How is college gonna go? It was amazing.
Yeah.
After my second month of college, bro, I think I was going to one class, and that's because there was a girl in there I liked, and I used to play in her hair. I only went to one class. Stopped going to class. I woke up for the pool parties, to go to lunch, to go to the gym, and go to the Cochran Club.
Yeah.
And it was amazing.
So what's your best story? First, give me your best story that if you got one from high school and then one from college. Not that happened. It ain't had to happen in school, just during that high school period, and then one during that college period, and or just tell me what's your best experience between the two, and give us that one if that's all you got.
Boy, that's a good question, though, boy. I gotta take a drink of that one, because it's a lot. Hey,
I know it's a lot.
Boy,
we ain't got enough time,
boy. High school, I think one of my best was
something that happened that everybody talk about still. Every time you bump into people, this one of the things they bring up.
I would bring up this one, but I ain't gonna say it because y'all boys. Shout out to my partner. They tried to say that we got into it with some guys down here, and I said something that made them guys pull out guns. But I ain't gonna bring up that one. Okay, I just want to tell them when y'all watch it, they know who I'm talking about. Shout out to my partners. But my best one, besides walking across that stage, probably would be. I want to find something that was crazy. I think one of my best ones would be shout out to my homie Worm. I got to put my guy Worm in here. Worm was kind of shy. He wasn't really with talking to females. And shout out to my guy Spank. We went to Walmart one day and we forced him to talk to a girl. And the look on his face, he was sweating. He didn't want to do it. When he finally did it after that, my guy turned into a beast.
You couldn't keep him off him after that.
Couldn't keep him off him. Yeah, he turned into T-Pain.
That's how it be though.
That was a good that was a good memory for me. It's so many, bro.
But that's dope, though.
It's so many, bro.
That's
so
dope.
many, bro.
So what about college? What about college make you feel like, hey, this was my best experience? Because we know you said you was partying most of the time.
That's it.
It had to be that one memorable party or moment or after party or.
I think it was the phone party.
Okay.
We had a phone party like the first week of school. We ended up having a phone party. So you don't know the phone party. Of course, a phone party is what it sounds like. Phone party. Okay, they set up a big old little tent and a big old little like pool area, pour the water studs in that phone party first week of school. And this, like, remember, I just left home now. I don't know I'm that guy.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, back home, okay, now we went here bastard. But okay, now I'm in a whole different thing. Women from here, there, Atlanta, Detroit. Okay, I don't know I'm that guy.
Yeah.
So during this phone party, I didn't drink either. Going to college, I didn't drink or smoke.
Yeah.
I didn't drink. I didn't start that till in college. So as we in the phone party, shout out to my guy B, shout out to Nairo. During the phone party, bro, I think I met like 3-4 girls, like switching. No, I'm like, y'all like me like that?
Yeah.
That was the moment I knew. I think that's when college really. I think that's when a gear shift. Like, okay, they fuck with you down here too. So I think after that night when I met them and numbers switched, and I'm like, oh shit, this is what college finna be like. I think that was the turning moment that I always remember from going to college that made me say, man, fuck this schoolwork. I'm outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm outside. Yeah, I'm trying to see what's going on, boy.
Yeah, I think the thing is now you done stepped into a whole nother world of freedom.
Mm-hmm.
And not only you ain't the only one free, they free too.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't gotta come back home and explain nothing to their mama, their daddy.
Mm-hmm.
They just they in the streets now.
Outside. Everybody outside.
They want to experience everything that their mama and dad told them they couldn't do. But guess what? They can't tell them now. It's a wrap. So, all right. So, how long did you stay there until you was like, all right, I'm gonna come back home, or what you did after that?
I just went 1 year. After my first year, I knew I wasn't going back.
Yeah.
Because
So you came home on a break and just didn't go back?
Nah, I didn't come home on a break. Yeah. After the first year of school was out, I ended up calling my cousin. I think like after school was out, I called my cousin in Killeen, Texas. 2 days later, like, what's up? She's like, oh, what you doing now? When you go back to school? I said, cause I ain't going back. She said, oh, you want to come up here to Texas with me? Yeah, let's do it. Then I stayed home another 2 weeks, if that long. And then I was on to Texas, and yeah, I never thought about school again. I knew it wasn't for me. You got to be focused for that school, bro. That's a whole different level of focus if you're trying to get it. And what I've learned is, even most people who go to college, what they go all 4 to 6 years for, they don't even get a job in that. So now you owe all this money for what?
Yeah.
Just to say I went to college?
Yeah, I think the smartest thing for people to do too is if you're gonna go for something that has a broad range of opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're gonna go to college and you don't know what you want to do, take business management, do like logistics, do all these things because most jobs that you get or that you want to be a manager, or you don't want to go there and just work for somebody. A lot of things, the only thing they ask for is like either a associate's degree or a bachelor's degree in business management.
Yep.
So if you ain't sure what you're gonna do, business management at least get you started until you figure out what you want to do, because they hold the same classes as a lot of other things.
Or find you a good trade.
Yeah, find you a good trade. I always wanted to go to Job Corps. I should have did that. I should have went to Job Corps and then went to the Air Force or something like that right after that. But my head wasn't in. My head wasn't even nowhere near in the right place.
If I knew what shout out to my baby. You know what I'm saying? My baby did 22 years. Thank you for your service, baby. You know what I mean? But if I knew what I knew now, I probably would have joined the service because of everything it comes with after the fact. Like if you can get through it, from the benefits to the to certain things that come with that, I probably would have joined that. Because most people don't want to work a regular 9 to 5 the rest of their life. Yeah. Most people don't want to do this. Then when you learn, how the world works with pay and taxes and this and that, it's really not easy. But at least that gives you a sense of stability. That's why certain women look for certain men.
Yeah,
they got stability. But that's a whole nother lane. We don't get in this lane right now, but
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
something I would have thought of back in the day.